What is going on, everyone? KM Dolph back for the first time in 2022. I know that I said I would be back a little bit earlier with a predetermined date of around the 10th of January. Today is the 1st of February. It has been a hellacious start to 2022 for yours truly. It's been holidays that have gone to hell, COVID, you name it, it's happened. So unfortunately, yes, I was supposed to start about 3 weeks ago with this new series. Unfortunately, hasn't happened. I apologise for that. Thank you to those that reached out to me to find out why I hadn't been uploading anything. I appreciate the love and appreciate the concern. Everything is okay now, thank God. But yes, we're back for 2022. I am excited as punch because I have got a brand new map. It's a brand new series. This will be series number 4 that I have done for Transport Fever 2 or just Transport Fever in general. Either way, I'm calling it series number 4. Welcome to the Dream Islands. I'm sticking with the Dream theme because, you know, trains and everything working together makes the dream work. So I'm going with Dream Islands. What we'll do really quickly, before we have a look at the map, let's, for the first time in 2022, cue that intro and we'll get straight into things. It's all the same when you're out of your mind, changing colors to hide from the blistering lights. They still burn in my... Okay, and now back from the intro. Now, as you can see, there is plenty going on here. We have got a whole new map. As you can see, it is a very big and pretty map. We've got places everywhere. We've got little islands everywhere. We've got a whole bunch of kit. Now, as you can see, there is a big giant island space in here where there is just endless amounts of opportunity for long-running trains and all sorts of things. There's options down in here, which we're going to start down here with a little branch line. And then we'll literally branch around in towards the main part of the island where you're going to literally have, you know, long lines, long trains. It's going to be a fun series. Now, one thing I'm going to try to commit to, as per usual in these series, is I'm going to try and keep them under 40 minutes, for one, because that worked so well last series. I'm also going to, before I move on to a next section, I'm going to make sure that the lines are signalled. I'm going to make sure that the trains are up and running, the buses, the trucks, trams, if I decide to run with trams in certain cities. I'll make sure that the elements are all there, and will even take the time and effort to make the lines look as nice as they could possibly be, with sidings at, you know, dead ends or at main terminals, or where one line, so branch line for instance, meets a main line. I'll try and do a little bit of a siding thing with some elements there and make it look the part, because I know that that is probably one thing that lacks in my game, because I'm just too excited to move on to the next thing. So what we're going to do is we are going to start small. I say small. We're going to go down to Huppadook down here, Deerstock, and Smithville. Smithville, the person who will know who this is named after, is a regular viewer and is one of those who reached out to me during what should have been my comeback on the 10th of January. So, Mr. Smith, thank you very much for reaching out. You now get a town named after you. Here's Smithville, which is very good. So what we're going to do is we are going to start off. How are we going to do? How do I want to do this? Not with the game. Yep, thank you very much. What we might do is we might... What have we got there? We've got residential down there. We've got commercial all down there. We've got industrial over there. Now, realistically, I could run a train, you know, into here, and that could be hunky-dunky. This line is not going to need to be terribly long in terms of its passenger trains, only because this is a small branch line that's going to basically be double-lined doing a crisscross out of one station to venture out to the other ones, and then back again. And apparently my computer is going hammers at me. So yeah, so I've got ideas. I have ideas. We've got things like this over here. Probably not going to run trains out that way too much, and probably just run a train line straight through there and along through there, which make it look nice. I will update all this roading because the road looks god awful. Actually, you know what? Let's just start off by doing that because otherwise it's gonna hurt my little head. There you go, and fix you up. Yep. You can get fixed. Yep, see, there you go. That looks a bit better already, doesn't it? That probably going to leave the majority of the farmland, although I will do a little bit of it because you probably should do a little bit of it since it all connects up and does bits and pieces. Oh, what the hell, just do it anyway. Whatever. It's a new series, you may as well make it look all good. If you can't make it all look good, then don't do it. Yep. Nah. Apparently not. Don't know why you're not working for me, but anyway. There you go. You can come and do some things. You go over there, do some things. Now you don't want to be touched. That's fine. I won't touch you. I don't know what your major malfunction is, but anyway. Yeah, and I don't know what your major malfunction is either. But you know what? That's completely fine. What is that? Oh, look. It's a bear. There's a bear in there, and a fox as well. And that's a deer. Oh, dear. There's a bear and a fox going after the deer. Oh, dear. Alright, so that's that, at least looking the part for the time being. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make this look somewhat presentable by hopefully making a nice little straight line, and we're going to go in like that. That's what we're going to do there. We're then going to get rid of this because that's in my way. There. Alright, let's start off by building that which we always build, and that is train terminals. I'm going to stick with... I'm going to do 160... No, I'm going to... Thank you. I'm going to stick with good old 120s because I don't think that this line's ever going to be that sophisticated that it's going to need that sort of a deal. Alright, so we're going to do that. Let's zoom in a little bit and we'll start this proceeding. Come on. Nah, too far. Right, we're not going to need catenaries and we're not going to need anything more than standardised bits and bobs. The reason for that is because I don't want to. Alright, go. Nah, too far. There you go. Right, so now that's you. We'll do some configurations and we'll get some bits and pieces like this thing, for instance. Yep, there you go. So you're going to have that. You're also going to... I mean, I'm going to put stuff like that up and, you know, all that sort of kit. I'm going to... Am I going to do that? Yes. Yep, that's fine. Then we can come back over to station bits. Platforms, old platforms. Where's that one? 1, 2, and 3. There you go. So now that's done for future reference. Cargo platform with warehouse. No, well I needed that down here, didn't I? All right. Well, can I go and can I do that bit? Oh look, you will let me do that bit. Hey, go you. Yep. I mean that's fine. I'm reasonably happy with that. But there you go. So that's the start of things. Then what we're going to do is we're going to swing on down here. We've got commercial buildings over the side there. I don't know how I feel about all of that. I don't know what you guys are all doing. You're creating some sort of a exuberant, stupid train line dealio. Now, I don't mind it there, but at the same time, you're also going to cause me grief because you are literally the main road that goes through the town. And that's going to be... That's going to be a little bit... that's going to be counterproductive, isn't it? Alright, so what we're going to have to... I want to upgrade you, first and foremost, because you're like doing that. So, that's fine. And then we'll come out here, and I'm just going to whack this. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, and that should work quite nicely. I don't care really where you go from there, because at the end of the day, you're only a... I mean, you are going to grow, to your credit. Delete things. Delete things. Delete things. May as well. Just get it over and done with now. Now what? I don't know why you won't build. Why won't you build? I mean, that's fine and everything, but... You know, I got to get some bits and pieces in here too. I want to do something funky like that. See, there you go. Now that already looks a lot better. And then I'm going to have to upgrade all of you because, you know, we don't want crappy roads. See, there you go. That already looks a lot better. And the infrastructure will obviously do its usual bits and, you know, all that jazz. Now I'm going to delete that because I don't want it. And then, because now they can't get through that little bit, they're going to be forced to just go on the freeway and not be dumb. Now I'm also going to delete this bit because I don't want that either. You people can keep driving around that way as much as you like. There's apparently a car stuck on the freeway. I'm also going to delete that one. And I'm also going to delete that one. That way now you got one way into the farming complex, if you like, and one way out, which to me makes sense. Now what that means I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do something with trains. Don't know what, but I'm going to have to build something somewhere. I don't really want to destroy any of this. Huppadook's already building out to waywardness. You're then going to end up going through this mountain bit at some point. I mean, I can get a train line running out there. You're then going to have to run up along here in order to get to whatever the hell that is. That's Ashenvale. But then I also need to get a line down to Liamsville, which we're all familiar with. We all know Liamsville. He's had a couple of appearances in previous series, and that's just fine. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. All right. I don't want to put a train line along the main strip. To me, that just seems so dumb. I mean, it is dumb, which is why I'm not going to do it. What I am going to do is I'm going to create... I want to create the train station first. You are going to need to be just a 1. You will need to be... No, you're not going to need to be anything too spectacular because I'm going to fix you with roading and all the other bits. And then the train line itself, the one that will run out further, I can make a longer platform where and if need be. Hey, I did not say that you could build that there. No, I didn't. You get deleted. Thank you very much. Alright, come back into you. So we'll configure the station first. We'll put our little Duvalakis on there. We'll grab a bit of track and we'll go boom, boom, boom. And then we'll go and grab our stuff. What are you? Small side building. Small side building. Cargo platform with warehouse. Well, yeah, I need you, but I need you on the other side, Sonny Jim. What are you? For passengers, Are you a cargo? No. Where's cargo? I need a cargo. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I need you for there. And then I just need some good old-fashioned old platform with lamps. Undercarriage. That one. I need that thing. Right, so that's that bit done. Then I need to arrange another passenger platform. See, this bit's going to be fun. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to have to whack 1 and 2 there, because that's where they are going to be on that platform. And we'll whack some of this in. And then we're going to need some track. Yep, we're going to need some track. So I'm going to whack in the track. 2, 3. No, wrong one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I need to go back to the platforms again. No, wrong one. I need that one. I need the lamps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I need this one again. 1 and 2. And then I need 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, I'm busting through every single bit of money that I own for reasons that I don't quite fully understand. But this is the way I'm doing it, apparently. So then what I need to do is I need to create the train line that's going to come down into this station. Now, we are going to stick with regular old standard track. And then we're going to rock and roll out this way. You know what? We might start with the left-hand side first. Alright, so you'll come out to there. You will follow suit and come out to there. I don't want catenary, so stop offering it to me. There you go. Alright, so get off of that. Now we should be able to mosey our way around this way. Mosey ourselves out this way. And then... No. No. Game. Don't do this to me. Yep, that'll work. And that'll work. And then you're going to come out this way and go... Wha-bam. Oh, god damn you, game. Stop building stupid road where I don't want stupid road. Now look what you've done. You potentially cause this game to crash. Oh, look, there you go. Now you're happy. Yes. Go there. For lack of any other better option, just go there, please. Right, and then we'll grab you and swing your little bizarchiness all the way over to here. Right, done. We've now got a train line ready to rock and roll. The only thing that is missing is this element here, which I'm about to fix. Yep, we need a diamond crossing. As much as I know there are some people who watch my videos who cannot stand the idea of diamond crossings. They are needed, especially for this series, because they are going to go backwards and forwards practically everywhere. Alright, so we'll come back down here. Right. Right out the front of the station, we are going to need the business. Yep, so you're going to go there. And then you're going to come in through here. Presto, changeo, ipso facto, funness. Alright, so what we're going to do, We're going to whack some signalage in here. So, yes, you can go there because I will give right of way to all passenger relatedness. You can go there, you can go there, and then you can go there. See, I did this in the last series, for those that paid attention to that fact, is I spent a lot of money up front, trying to be like some sort of a hero, I think. Don't know why I tried to act like a hero, but apparently I did. And then we're going to whack that one there, and then we're going to whack that one right. No. No. I'm going to whack that one there. Come back in here. Can we delete you, please? No, I just want to delete you. Come here. Come. Boy. Come here. Thank you. Right, that's you done. You've got bits and pieces. Now, this is where the fun bit comes into play, because I'm going to need to change that road and make it more straight so that it will connect up with this and then connect up that way, which means the farmland's going to be a little bit, how you going? Although it does connect off that one little bit there. No, I don't like that. We don't like that. No, road's going to have to be deleted. Yep. Do me a favour and just get deleted. I can fix that later. We're going to need you. Right. How are you going to go? Are you going to work with me here? Yeah, you'll work with me. That looks nice. Alright, and then you can make your merry little way out to there. And that's pretty much that. That is just a granted now. Alright, now while I fix certain elements of this up, I'm just going to do a little, what's that? Electrification tool, high-speed upgrade tool. Well, that's handy for later. Buildings. I'm just going to do a cheeky to start us off, just while I get a train up and running so that I can start generating some income. I know, I'm cheeky that way, I don't care. Buy a train. I've got $2 million dues to buy a train. Let's go to our always reliable steam trains. 121 kilometers an hour for you. It is 1930, so my choices are somewhat limited. I do say somewhat limited. I mean, they're not really all that limited. A Kitson. Could go a tank engine. Could go that tank engine. Could go that tank engine. I could go with that thing. I could go with this one. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. What else have I got? Oh, I've got my classic can't fail, but you're going to cost me $2.1 million dues, which I don't have. You're 1.2. What else have I got? Have I got something that's not going to cost me, like break my bank? Can we not break my bank? I mean, that'd be nice. The GNR Atlantic 2.9. I mean, the further down here I go, I mean, the more it's going to start going a little bit. How's your father? I mean, I could whack one of these things. I mean, these things have always been reliable for me. I do like them as a first train. You know what? Let's go with that as a first train. Why not? Go with you. Grab a couple of passenger carriages. We're going to have to go with something fairly simple to start us off. He says as he goes for like the generic British carriages of the early variant, because these don't cost money. They're only $1.3 million each. We're going to have to go with these ones, I think. Just go with the little cheekies. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Generic front wheel. Go with that. These things only carry 8 passengers. Well, this isn't going to be very fun, is it? I already can't afford it. I still can't afford it. It's a bit sad that I can't afford it, but whatever. 32 passengers at a time, I mean, it's a great way to start until I can start generating some income. The only thing I can't afford is that Loco. I need a cheaper El Loco. I need something that's going to be relatively cheap, unfortunately. Is there one here with a cab? Yes. Are you going to be enough? No. I need to borrow $1 million from the bank. And he only goes 64 kilometers an hour. I mean, I don't really care about that. Well, I mean, let's be fair. I don't really care. I can borrow the money. Ah, wrong button. There you go. We'll just borrow the money, and that'll be fine. I just need to get a train up. There you go. Get onto a new line. You're going to go from here. Yeah. And then you're going to travel out here and go back again. That's literally all you're going to do. That's all you're going to do. I just need you to start generating me some muns. Yeah, cool. Put residential on the main highway. You're hell smart. At least you've sort of branched out here and gone a little bit residential over that way. Alright, let's go watch our train. Obviously, we will get to better trains as time goes on. This is just to start us off. But there you go. First train of 2022 is a nice little tanky engine, and he's off doing his bit. I still don't know why I double track everything to start off the game. I should not do that. I don't know why I do that. I really don't. Because now I literally have no money until this starts generating me something. And unfortunately, it's too late to go back. I could just give myself some money, but I don't really want to do that. Because it sort of defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to do. Oh, here you go. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, go with that. I like that one. Righto. And then he's just going to come flying by through here. Good. Straight into Smithsville. Unfortunately, we haven't started generating any people yet. Part of that reason would be because there is no way for them to get out here other than to walk. So it's going to take them a while to do so. And why would you bother if you could just, you know, do what these folks are all doing, just jump in your car and go ham? Now, why would you bother? But what this does give me an opportunity to do is I can literally jump in here now, chuck bus routes in here and have them go basically in there and come back out this way and come straight back down there. So, full loopage, which is great. We can have a quick look at doing something of that nature. What do we got? We've got bus and tram stops. It's going to cost me $1,200 that I don't have. Wonderful. We're off to a ripper start. Yeah, 2022. Already out of money. Trains aren't generating me anything yet because people won't ride on it. This is going to be the... What are we going to call this? The Huppadook branch line? Yeah. Huppadook branch line. There you go. We'll just call it the Huppadook branch line. Because that is literally what this is going to be. It's going to be a train that runs out to Deerstock. It's literally just going to run in a loop. So it's going to go from Huppadook out to Deerstock, Deerstock into Smithville, Smithville back to Huppadook. And the reason I've double tracked it to do so is so I can run multiple trains. I can have things like freight trains running through there to pick up stuff and bring back into Huppadook. So for things like the tools, the food, getting the farm stuff, because I've got 2 different farms here, getting that into here and then getting a train to run it out to Smithville and run back again. I can then have something go out to Deerstock and pick up oil and do all that jazz. And then I've got to figure out where to put it all. It's got to go down to Liamsville, so that's fine. We're probably going to have to run that down there by truck, if I'm being honest, or by tram, because I think tram might be the only way to go to get to Liamsville. As sucky as that sounds, it's going to be hard enough for me to try and run this rail line out and around, following this all the way up the mountain to try and somehow get into Ashen Vale. Because then Ashen Vale has to try and connect up. I mean, yeah, good luck in me getting anything up that. There's no way in hell that'll ever work. Hilltop. And then it's also got to come down the mountain because you've got stuff down in here. And then we've got David W. Town down in here. And then we've got a little ways over here to try and get something into either Trostenwald or Waterbury. Probably into Trostenwald, because Trostenwald will be the central hub connection between itself, Ashen Vale, David W. Town, and Huppadook. That's going to be fun. So Ashen Vale to David W. Town, and then Ashen Vale out to Trostenwald, and then I'm going to have to pretty much just run trams up the hill into Hilltop, because I can't imagine a train line getting up that unless I build an in-mountain helix, which I don't really want to do, because that would just take up a lot of time. Yeah, and once I'm in Trostenwald, I can then hook up to Waterbury. I can branch out around to Bayside and Port Damali, either by going around this way or going through around the little riverbank there. There's some farm there. We can then branch out to Bentley and Epston, and then out to Port Zoon, and then that's it for that island. And then I've got to find a way to connect Bentley or Rasona. Oh yeah, Rasona's come back for the series. That's wonderful. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out a way to get Bentley and Ogdenville connected up, one way or another. Or alternatively, I don't do that, and I use Port Damali as a shipping front to then ship out to Emon. And then we could then have Emon be the central hub, go down to Ogdenville, Silvervale, Dunmatter. There's a place around the back here, Riverside. There's also Felderwind around the back there. Yeah. So this, it looks like a big map, but it's not a big map, if that makes sense. You've also then got Nicodranus and Sydney out in the middle of Whoop Whoop with whatever the hell this crap is. I mean, there's options there for freight. You could bring stuff out here, and you could take a little bit of stuff back with you. Yeah, that's an interesting island. Hooray for random computer-generated stuff. And then we've got a crap ton of log out there. And then what else have we got? Port Zoon, Epston, we already spoke about them. Lonely Island. Yeah, that looks good. Don't know how we're going to get anything out to there. I mean, that just screams shipping. And then, oh, that's actually not a bad little spot there. You could put a thing there, and then you could have a little bit of a situation of trams just running stuff up into the town. I mean, there's nothing else on the island, but that'd be a fun little one just to send people out from, I don't know, Smithville, or maybe even Epston, and just run a boat up and down the channel here. I mean, you probably would just go with Smithville, because that just seems like the smarter idea. But yeah, oh, there you go. That's interesting. Hey, look at that. We got a passenger. I don't have any money, but we got a passenger. So there, that's going to be the series. Like, I don't know how long it'll take me to run through all this. There's my train. There you go. Let's follow him for a bit. He doesn't look half bad. Look at him. Little cab. Yeah, let's follow him for a little bit. So yeah, there's a bit to do in this series. It might not take me as long as I originally thought, but I mean, if we can get around the 50 episodes again, then, you know, giddy up. I'm not going to be upset by that, and I can't imagine you guys would be either. But, yeah, I can't do much now until this guy starts making me some money. And I really wish that that thing would stop showing up. I thought I got rid of that at the beginning of the episode. Evidently, I did not. But yeah, so one whole person. That's great. I'm probably going to have to pause the game, borrow another $500,000, just so I can get 2 simple little bus networks up and running. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. You know what? In terms of bus networks, I'll do that off camera literally as soon as I finish recording this episode, so that it's ready to go. Hopefully by next episode, I'll let it run for, you know, a year or two. A year? Date speed paused. Well, that's just dumb. No wonder you're not making me any money. That's just silly. Number of passengers transported, 2. Here comes 3. Because he's about to go back to Huppadukes. Yeah, so off camera, I'll set up the bus networks for Huppaduke and Smithville, so that they'll be up and running in time for next episode. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of money, so that we can complete this little initial loop out to Deerstock. So we can have our first little loop running. Then we can start looking at getting some food for Smithville and for Deerstock. And I could maybe start moving out from Huppaduke towards Ashenvale and Liamsville, because then I can start getting construction materials in for Liamsville and Deerstock, and, well, not Smithville, because he wants fuel. So I've got fuel, and fuel. I can get as far as a refinery. I can't get any further than that at the moment until I can get out to there. The David W. refinery. So I'm going to have to get out to David W. town before I can do refineries. But that's fine. We can make something like that work. But there you go. That is episode 1, the initial episode for 2022, which is exciting as heck. I'm excited for this new series. I hope you are all as well. And on that note, guys, as I said, I'm going to set up the bus network for Smithville and Huppaduke off camera. I'll borrow another $500,000 from the bank so that I can at least get something happening. My earnings are already coming down, which is great. It's promising. And I've got another 2 passengers wanting to catch a train. So it's slowly getting there. But yeah, we'll continue that on the next episode. We'll get out to Deerstock, hopefully in the next episode. Guys, thank you very much for watching. As I say at the beginning of every episode, please make sure you leave a like on this video, comment suggestions for what you'd like to see me do, or things you'd like to have named after you as part of this new Dream Island series. Like and follow me on Facebook as always, and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not already, and click the notification bell so you can keep up to date with all things KM Dolph. And as we go and quickly watch our train come into the station, he's already there. We'll watch him take off, because that's what you do. Guys, I will see you for the next installment in this Transport Fever 2 Dream Island series. Take care, everyone.